Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy. Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Yogsonik Dynamics.
Okay, we're in. Thanks, Blip.
Join us, Sylvia Rivera, played by Tisha. Knits with his buddy Blip, played by Nico Rodriguez. Don't fall for Yogsonik.
Hey, we're kind of short on time, so just do the script.
Okay. Z.OUS, played by Richard Collins. And Game Master, Adam Culbertson. From Creative Typo Entertainment, you're jacked into DreadTek Incorporated.
Were y'all doing anything else at the tower? I know y'all got the full night's rest. I think Sylvia was making a video.
Yeah, the video that she was originally making, she ended up scrapping. She ended up just making a video saying, like, oh, look, I've got the opportunity to meet a longtime friend of the Instablame account, and we really got a lot done together to fight Yogsonik. And at the very end of that video, she's just gonna put a short clip of the pigeons flying, and over it, the text just beware, because she doesn't want the government to know that she knows that the birds are spies.
All right.
And she'll set that to post probably around noon today, since it's like super early, right?
Yeah, it's early morning right now. Oh, and you're setting that to post while you're asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, when
in the
we
tower
wake
before
up,
y'all head out?
When we wake up, I do need to get my van back first thing. So
yeah,
however we want to go about that, it's my highest priority.
Yeah, that was actually second on my list of things to do. Go pick up van, probably.
What's first on your list of things to do?
Wrap up whatever you're doing in the tower.
Every time,
that's my number one.
Well, at least we're predictable, right?
Yeah.
For now.
I think we had everything that we trying to think. Did we go?
Y'all were
to
talking
that?
about going to the location.
Yeah, where they were supposed to drop us off after we got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we had as much information as we were going to get about that already at this point, correct?
Yes. You do know that the location, because I never really said what the location was other than it wasn't known that it was a Yogsonik location. It's actually inside of a park inside of the city, and it's a building that's inside a facility that it used to be a zoo, but now it's a they use it and they have fake, it's more like a museum now. They got fake animals and stuff instead of real animals in a zoo.
I feel like I have to ask, when you say fake animals, are we talking taxidermy, or are we talking robotic or holographic?
Yeah, holograms.
Yeah, it's holograms.
I would like to stop by the dinosaur exhibit once we get there, if you guys don't mind.
Do we know? So we know that we've seen this facility before.
Yeah, you know that it's of the zoo. Yeah, you know that. Whether you've been there or not, you know that it's a hologram zoo.
It's a hollow zoo.
Okay. That's really it for me. Go get the van and then go check out the Hollow Zoo.
Okay. Are you inviting the rest of us along, or are you just going in Night Rider by yourself to go?
No, I definitely will. I just didn't know if you guys had anything that you wanted to do in the tower before we left.
Really, we can't do any. Sylvia can't really do any research unless she asks Manrose without you. To be honest, I don't think
you
she
could probably
can.
use the library. The library has a bunch of computers and stuff down there.
Let's see. Her intelligence is the 10. I don't know. I don't know how lucky she'll get in the library.
What are you looking for in the library?
I guess all of this information we got about, let's see, where did I write that down? The animals, all the information that we can pick up about, why somebody would be interested in gathering a moon beast and a Windalow and the Hound of Tyndalus. If anybody has noticed any of them missing, are they wild animals in this area? Are they typically in zoos? Are they domesticated at all?
Oh, you know nothing about them. They're alien to you.
They're completely alien.
Yeah.
I guess she would want to see if she can find in the library any information on those things, on those animals.
Okay. All
what
right.
their strengths are.
Okay. So a moon beast. All right. So they are. So they're hefty, eyeless, gray toad-like beings, and they have sensory tendrils on the front of their face, kind of similar to Z.OUS's.
Do they have any weaknesses?
Yeah, I was about to get that. So you come across something and it just it doesn't really make sense to you. It's talking about how moon beasts are basically mercenaries for outer gods, and they deploy them through the dreamlands, and they are immune to cold damage. No known weaknesses is what you would get from the file. Some of it would say that some of them possess very powerful magic, but then it gets to talking about a bunch of stuff that just does not make sense to you with all the outer gods and everything with that.
Okay. I assume that it would probably take her the amount of time looking that up and being confused about the rest of it until Nitz comes down to find her.
Yeah, and that's just the moon beast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Nitz will go down to the library and probably find Sylvia there working on a computer. And what are you working on, Sylvia? Good morning. Or afternoon. I guess afternoon now.
Well, somebody has to do something around here, right? About, you saw those poor living beings in those tubes, yeah?
Yeah, you looking into those?
Well, I did find something on the moon beast, but there's all this stuff about outer gods. Do you know? Do you know about these?
Do you want me to make a roll on if I know? I assume.
What
would I not
your
know?
character know?
I mean,
well,
my
I
character's
guess,
kind of hit or miss on what they would know, considering they just do a bunch of hacking and researching into things. So
and researching in the library. Yeah. Give me a roll. See if you had
Do
come
you
across it in
happen
the
to have
library.
Yogsonik?
Yeah. Do you have Yogsonik?
no, I don't, and no, I don't. I've never heard anything about these, Sylvia, at all. What did you find?
Well, these moonbeasts, they are weird, right? So they are controlled by these gods, and they're put into the dreamlands by these outer gods. And I know nothing about outer gods. Some of them could be powerful magic. I don't know. But that's all I know. I mean, which is basically nothing, and you don't have anything to add, so we just know nothing. They can't be hurt by cold.
Well, yeah, I don't know anything about the outer gods, and I definitely don't know anything about Moonbeast because I rolled a 6. But would Sarah have mentioned anything to me about the Dreamlands? Like, at least that word? Like, does hearing the word trigger something that I would know that Sarah would probably know about the Dreamlands because she's a Dreamlands cat?
Yeah, Dreamlands cats do exist in your world, so they are kind of like, you have regular ordinary cats, but then you also have cats that are sentient and can talk, and you can eventually understand what they're saying if you spend a little bit of time with them. But they do tend to disappear, and everybody kind of knows that they disappear into the Dreamlands.
Well,
I would say it's common knowledge, everybody knowing, or most people can't go into the Dreamlands unless they have some kind of means like a Dreamlands cat does. So it's all kind of a mystery, but you know about it.
Sylvia, maybe we can ask and see if Sarah's in the tower right now and see if Sarah would know something about the Dreamlands. If these things are from the Dreamlands, or they can come through the Dreamlands, she might have a better idea for us.
Well, I'm not sure if you heard what I just said, but it was the gods deploy them to the Dreamlands, so...
Or they deploy them through the dream, like they use the Dreamlands to transport them to, but they can attack in the waking world.
Well, it seems like a good enough plan, I suppose. So.
Did you look into the other creatures at all?
No, I had enough time to write down that these moon beasts are what I just told you. Some of them have magic, and then I read all this information about outer gods, and was very confused. And then you came down.
Okay. Well, do you want to look up Wendigos, and I'll look up Hound of Tendalos and see what we can find for those two things?
Sure. Or should we go see about Sarah and these moonbeasts?
I mean, I think we could probably look them up really quick and then just see, and then we can ask Sarah before we leave. Better than having to come back to the library later.
Okay. Whatever you say, nerd. You know more about the library than I do.
Yeah. Thanks. Come here, Blip. Help me look this up, buddy. I put some headphones on over my beanie so I don't have to listen to Sylvia. And I rolled a 19.
Let's see, what's a 19? And you're looking up Wendigos?
No, I'm looking up the Hound.
The Hound? Okay. What's Z.OUS doing?
I mean, do you really need to ask?
He's gathering trash.
He's gathering trash, like directing the other Zoogs and how to properly stack and arrange everything.
I always imagine that
I mean,
music is in the background for Z.OUS when he's doing that. You know, the dun 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 dun, and he's like, you know, all of the creatures in the background doing things.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's got to be organized. Otherwise, it's just a mess.
Yeah. There's a good flow to it.
All right, so the tube that the Hound of Tindalos was in was a large size tube. Like it's a pretty big creature, and like from looking at it inside the tube, and you could see images of it in the database. It's a jagged, emaciated entity shaped like a towering dog skeleton that glistens with a blue sheen. It has like horns on its head, and like its spine has like spikes protruding through its back, and it has a big, huge, round-ish mouth with a really long tongue and sharp teeth, and red eyes. But you see that they were able to subdue this hound, or the hound that they have inside of the lab, but any others that they've come in contact with have disappeared and unable to track them. Hastings wrote this.
Of course he did.
That he believes that the hounds of Tindalos are timeless, and they can travel through time to wherever they're called to or told to go. And it says, do not get their ichor from their mouth on you or from their skin.
Any weaknesses that I've learned?
No known weaknesses, but they are immune to charm spells.
Well, Sylvia, I think I got some bad news for you, and I take my headphones off.
As you take your headphones off, Sylvia had been standing over your shoulder.
Like, oh my god. Are you finished looking up yours?
No, I haven't started.
Oh. Okay. Well, did you see this part right here that says they're immune to being charmed psychically?
I did. What I do have question, though, they seem to be ordered. Do you know who orders them?
Let me type that in. See if there's any known entities that order them around. Probably should have looked that up on my own, but got really distracted.
Yes, I noticed. It's these headphones. Maybe you take them off.
Well, they help me concentrate.
I could be a Yogsonik. Right behind you. You didn't know. I put my finger up against your temple. No idea. I gave you bunny ears. You don't even see him. You don't even notice the whole time.
Blip, did Sylvia give me bunny ears? Blip, backs away, not getting involved. I think we broke Adam.
Yogsonik Dynamics has interrupted this feed to provide you with your daily dose of capitalism from our sponsors.
Come into Darknera Bread today and enjoy one of our new classic-style items, like our tomato-style bisque served in an edible bowl, or our Carbolicious meat-style sandwich with over 10 flavor spray options. Join our Darknera loyalty program to receive a free flavor spray on your 10th egg-style salad sandwich. Darknera Bread. We put bread in everything.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Shopify helps businesses break sales records over the holidays with the world's best converting checkout. Let's hear that one more time. The world's best converting checkout. Shopify's legendary checkout makes it easier for customers to shop on your website, across social media, and everywhere in between. Now that's music to your ears. Any way you spin it, you can be a smash hit with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/records.
Yogsonik Dynamics appreciates your mandatory attention. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
Okay, so unknown on any kind of like leader of them or anything like that, but it does say that they tend to work with other creatures, like mythos-satyrs and dulls. Oh, and they live in the angles of time.
Well, I didn't find anything about anybody giving them orders, but I did find some stuff that makes them even more terrifying. You see this right here on the screen? So this is good.
I don't know what that means. Is this math? Angles? Geometry? I did not take that when in learning.
Yeah. No, I think it's its own kind of plane of existence for these things, if I had to guess. But maybe Sarah knows more about that too.
Is it angels or angles? What is it? Celestial?
I don't think they're celestial. I think they're outworldish, if anything. So probably angles of.
You never know. Maybe it's a typo. That's okay. Okay, so we just know they are big, scary beasts, and they live in angels. Do they have wings?
No.
I don't see any pictures with wings. It does make me curious how Yogsonik found these though and captured them and put them into tubes.
That's inside of the things that you're looking up right now were in the lab inside of DreadTek.
Oh shit! They're all inside DreadTek.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's even more terrifying. Maybe we don't ask Sarah. Maybe we just let this stand.
I was like, shit, somebody's finally doing research on creatures inside of the library.
And now I'm like,
why would
nope, I
somebody
don't
do
want to do
something crazy
research.
like that?
Turn the light switch back off. Let's go get my van. Nothing to see here.
Roll for dread.
Yeah.
I just want to
We were
see,
doing
because
so
y'all just
well,
got
too.
really disturbed about the place that you're living in.
When we roll for dread, that's just a d20, right?
It's essentially a wisdom save. So like if you like whatever your wisdom save bonus is, you would add to it.
Oh.
And it's also easier since nobody's proficient in Yogg-Sothothery, because proficiency comes with a negative.
Yeah, it does.
I got a 20.
Okay.
8.
Okay. Sylvia is disturbed. This is only going to last an hour, but you want to get out of there right now.
Let's go. Let's Ben. Yeah? Let's go see your... Yeah, let's go.
You want to skip the other one? The third one?
I don't need to know any of this. Nope. This is above my level of knowing stuff in this company. They give me money to look at Yogsonik. I need to leave this area before I get any more thoughts. Let's go.
All right,
Ben, right?
let's go get Z.OUS then, and I'll head over and hit the button on the elevator.
All right.
When the elevator opens up, is Manrose inside?
Good afternoon.
Hey, Manrose. Quick question for you. When we capture things, should we bring them here to put in the big tubes? I mean,
Of course. If you capture something that's otherworldly or doesn't make sense, definitely bring it here. I mean, you can study it here safely, or somebody else might as well.
Huh.
I think I'm going to take the stairs. Thank you.
Oh, there's no stairs, just the elevator.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the elevator breaking down.
Okay. Okay.
It's only happened once.
Yeah.
It's only happened once.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah.
Just between us three, it didn't really break down.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, did somebody... Okay. She gets into the elevator and she says, so it didn't really break down. Were people maybe looking into things they shouldn't look into? Is that what happened?
Oh no, I just wanted to play a game with my friends.
Are we friends?
Nitz knows them. Oh yes, we're friends.
If you want to play a game sometime, you can just ask Manrose. You don't have to lock us in the elevator with you.
That's what they said.
Well, I'm glad we agree.
Did you push
can you take us?
the button?
Yeah. Can you take us to Z.OUS' floor, please?
Of course. Going up.
I will go to the garage. First.
Okay. He presses another button. Well, he presses the same button. He's like, we'll stop at the garage first. All right, garage.
Thank you. Adios. And she goes out of the building.
Bye.
I check my pockets to make sure my Knight Rider car is still in my pocket. Like, oh.
Okay.
Okay. She didn't take it. All right, Z.OUS' floor.
Going up. Z.OUS' floor.
Hey, Z.OUS buddy, are you in here?
Oh yeah, hey Chuma, what's up?
Yeah, we're about to go pick up my van. You wanna come along? Oh, and then we're gonna go check out that one place where they were gonna imprison us and probably torture us. You interested?
Well, I could use some fresh air. I guess as this city. I mean, if nothing else, I could probably pick up a few things. Kind of running out of new stuff to add into the piles.
Oh, right. You need more piles. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got this for you. I made this for you last night, and I pull out a little trinket out of my pocket. And I'm like, it's a QR code scanner, so it prints the QR, it sprays it on to, your junk pile, so you can scan and catalog your pile, right? So I figured that might help you keep organized with your pile. Here you go.
Oh, hey, thanks. I don't really know how this thing's supposed to work. I don't know. Maybe you could show me something about it later. But in the meantime, I think I know where I want this thing to go. Take this over to 43B.
43B, boss. All right.
Yeah. Thanks.
He grabs it and he goes running off and like they're constantly working.
Hey, well, I guess let's go ahead and get going then.
All right.
You get a text.
Be careful with that. Careful with. Oh. All right. Into the elevator.
You get a text from Sylvia, walking on the route to the van. Pick me up.
Okay. I'll text back. Yeah, not a problem. I'll be in something new this time. Something a little bit more spacious. See you in a couple minutes.
she
and
texts back. The code word is orangutan.
Orangutan. I mean, I still look the same, but okay. I'll orangutan. Got it. Z.OUS, remember orangutan?
Yeah, orangutan.
Yeah, yep, nailed it. All right, garage, please, Manrose.
Going down. Garage.
You got your guns and stuff, right? Like all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Why? Do I look like I'm missing one?
Well, I don't. I feel like every time I see you, you have more. So I just want to make sure that you got everything this time, and we're ready to go.
Oh, I think I got them all.
All right. Well, I dig into my pocket, and this time I pull out the Mystery Machine van from Scooby-Doo.
Nice.
It's a little bit more spacious. I set it on the ground, and I will cast my summon vehicle. I cast it, and it lasts for up to 8 hours. So, 3rd level spell. Let me mark that real quick.
Nice.
I feel like it's gonna be important. All right, and we are in the Mystery Machine. Come on, Z.OUS.
All right.
All right, let's go.
We get in and take off, and I assume I find Sylvia pretty easily.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay.
I don't think she was trying to avoid you.
You don't?
She would have been, like, she would have just had her face away from the road, but you could recognize her by her outfit. It's very floral.
I'll roll down the window with the, crank window opener and shout out the window into, a probably crowded street with everyone everywhere. Hey, Sylvia, orangutan. Orangutan. Did I say that right?
And no, I think it was raining.
Oregano. Sylvia, oregano. Sylvia, it's us. Origami. Sylvia. I know you can hear me. Obituary. I'm running out of these.
She sees you and she hushedly looks around to see if anybody's looking, and she hops into she looks into the window to see it's you, and then hops into the van.
Oh, I'm glad we caught you. I thought you couldn't hear me for a second there. I thought you might have had headphones on yourself.
No, I do not wear headphones while I'm for any reason. at all. So.
Oh.
If you ever see me with headphones on, just know that I have brain damage. Okay?
Okay. All right. So
I had a hit to the head, or something is wrong with me, and I need medical help.
Is that for you specifically, or just everyone that wears headphones falls into that category?
You make your own assumptions.
Okay, let's get my van.
All right, so y'all head back to the garage, and you find your van. It's intact.
No birds around?
No birds around.
Yeah.
I will say this, Sylvia, you do notice a tag on the bumper. It's very discreet, but it's a tag on the bumper, and it's a ruby red tag that it's basically safe, off limits, don't mess with.
Yeah. Did you two see this?
Was it now?
It's a mark on this van that if we are in this territory of the Ruby Razors, we are safe. So I will say, when we go to other areas, it may be smart to just hide it.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Maybe I should put that mark on the back of my little vehicles, and I'll turn the mystery machine into a little model car again. Maybe I should mark the back of this to have the mark on it too, just in case.
Will we really be riding around in that thing often? It's green.
I mean, we just... Probably not. That's a good point. All right, and I will get in my van. All right, let's go see where they were going to hold us prisoner.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, yeah.
Intro and outro music by Nico Rodriguez. Head on over to DreadTekInc.com for everything on the show and other Creative Typo productions.
They found us. Dump the connection blip.
Yogsonik Dynamics apologizes for the unscheduled interruption. Remain calm as we locate the nearest re-education facility. You may proceed, user 8342167. Have a Yogsonik day.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Jeudy was boring.
Hello.
Then Jeudy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Jeudy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.